Hi, I'm Dr. Aruna Chauhan, a certified career counselor with a vast experience of teaching, research, and career counseling. This video is about a very important question that is asked in almost all the interviews by the interview panel globally. That's, do you have any question for us? Well, when this question is asked, it's thought that mostly when you hear the question, it looks like it's the end of the interview, but it's not. If not answered wisely, you could leave interviewers with the impression that you are not engaged with the conversation or that you are not interested in the company's goals or aim. So it's pretty important. Well, I have seen sometimes people accidentally say no or no, nothing comes to my mind or I don't have any question. While this shows a little lack of interest and preparation, so always ask good questions. So the tips to choose the question are: show keen interest. Ask questions of the interviewer that shows your interest and enthusiasm for the position, for the company, or for any other immediate task. If nothing comes to your mind, you may also ask something related to the specific job that you are applying for or some part of some project related to that job description. Second tip is your question should be very thoughtful questions. Your question should be thoughtful in a way that leaves an impression that you took a keen interest in the interview process. Your questions may be related to some work or some project or some processes. Next is very deep and meaningful questions. Well, sometimes people ask about what's the salary or what other benefits I'm going to have. So before asking any question, you should always consider that it should have a very deep and meaningful. Also, just ask the employer questions that that shows that you have interest in them instead of simply answered yes no questions. Allow your question that you are impressive for their company and the role they are going to give you. So that's very important, that your question should be very appropriate and deep. So the sample questions here are: do you see the role expanding in future? If I were hired for this role, what would you want me to achieve in my first month? Is there any training for the position? Are there opportunities for me to grow in the company in future? So all these questions are very thoughtful. It also shows that you are much more interested to know more about the company, and it leaves a positive impression of yours on your interview panel. Hope these tips and this answer will help you to prepare for your interview. Good luck.